touch me. You're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly, bro. I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flex.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Well, the snow is certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And here we go from Chicago. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bring it. Up.
Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Raiders first. They said Metcalf left. They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They give it to him again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 15. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Third and long for him here. Wilson's got it. And they make the tackle at the 38. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set, go, track, hit the street,
Back now, pressure on its way. He's got Andrews. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running this one left. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
track. Let's go now.
Now a give left side. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Raider football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. it just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stopped short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and they remain just short of the end zone. It's fourth and goal.
Well, this defense has risen to the occasion, and now, Kate, they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on fourth and goal.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on fourth and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Past the 35, to the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on first. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Looking to the air here. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. Runs inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go.
2nd and 13. Gets this one to Watson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down from the gun. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson now to add one more. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
Trying the right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run it here on 3rd down. That's the first, but once more, he's past the 45.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down, and he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled by Jack Campbell. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. First down, Williams. He puts some juice on it. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2. They send the tight end in motion. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Raiders beginning their drive here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Throwing off the play fake here. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Kickoff taken at the 13. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
On the set.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Smash.
Hand off to the back. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Bronco leading. Bronco switch.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Let's go now.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he pushes it forward, but will only reach the 23. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Williams to throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one's complete to London. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He's contained at the line for no gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, not Dragon 60.
To throw, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears reach pay dirt. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 33 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Running back sent in motion. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Working quickly here. They'll run for this. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
Let's go.
Throwing now, off play action. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33 for first down. Plowing up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Complete beyond the marker. Gets it to the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Vegas. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. They send a tight end in motion. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass is caught by Addison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
60 back.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Now Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
19 Lions.
First down throw by Williams. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
So once again, the Bears trying for two. He's throwing for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 2nd and 8. Dumped off to his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a give on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd and 12 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Put the body on the line for his team. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Coleman with the grab. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first. Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Tight end in motion right. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This taken from the 12. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They kick the running back in motion. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll throw it. Brought in right side. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Set go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60. Say, hey. Ready?
Another chance for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Setting up to pass. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. My body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Baby, I'm a fan of you.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watching. I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I say loser, loser, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, 'cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Grow up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Telltale told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I won't miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion.